Hey guys, this is Bryce from Swell Van Company. As you can see, we're sitting on a garage cabinet that's ready to go in a van. In this video, we're going to show you exactly how to put this thing together from start to finish. So we're going to go ahead and jump in the van, we'll get going. First, I like to lay out all the cabinet pieces on the table so that I can see what I'm working with. This way I can take the outside dividers and the shelves and figure out where they all go before I start putting pieces together. Then I'm going to take the shelves and go ahead and line them up with where the lock dowels line up. You're going to go ahead and put all the vertical pieces in on one side first, and you're going to want to make sure that you have everything in place. Some of the shelves will have a little divider piece that helps hold the weight of the battery shelf or your water. As you can see right here, I forgot it, but we're going to come back later in the video and do that. Then you're going to take a little mallet or a clamp and push your pieces together all the way. If you have a clamp this big, that's great. If not, just a mallet will work fine. For the other side of your cabinet, we'll start with this faceplate for your EcoFlow distribution panel and connect it with the lock dowel slots on the left-hand side of your cabinet wall panel. Then, you'll take your shelf with the rectangle cutout and place it perpendicular to the panel you just placed. For the dividers/support piece I missed, you'll actually place the support beam on each side of the cabinet at the same time you're placing your vertical shelves. You'll finish this side by setting that final sidewall on top of the vertical panels you've just placed. Once you have all those pieces together, you're going to go ahead and put some of these assembly screws in here. That just kind of helps hold it together really well. So now we have the two sides of the cabinet put together, and we're going to go ahead and put the faces on. Now before you put your faces on, you're going to want to install your magnet bars onto the inside of the cabinet faces. This is a slightly different kind of lock dowel than the rest of the cabinet. These ones push into place and then slide up into place. Again, it's nice to use a clamp, but if you don't have it, you can turn the cabinet and really push down on it or use a rubber mallet. Same thing with the other side. Go ahead and put the face on for that. Alright, next you're going to put your cabinets next to each other. Make sure you have the right hardware here with a 3/4 inch barrel bolt and a bolt. Sometimes those holes are nice and tight so that the barrel bolt doesn't spin on you, and then you're going to go ahead and tighten those two sides of the cabinet together. There should be 3 to 4 places for these to go depending on the height of your cabinet, and go ahead and put those all in together. Alright, now it's time to put the metal backs on. The metal backs hold the cabinet together. Also, they help you bolt the cabinet into the wall of the van, and they just add some good rigidity into the back of the cabinet. Once you have all your metal backs bolted into place, then you're going to go ahead and bring your cabinet into the van, and we're going to put the tops on. So we like to do this in the van so that you can have room to get in your cabinets, install your plumbing systems and your electrical systems. So the way that this works, this specific cabinet splits into 2 pieces. So you have to put the tops on at the same time because of the groove here. Super easy though, there's just the lock dowels in the middle here and on the sides. So as you can see, we have it all screwed in and assembled. But basically you put them in, click them into the lock dowels, slide them in together, and then go ahead and put these set screws in here. These screws help hold the top or the faces on because they are structurally supporting the bed platform. Bed platform goes on these metal rails here in this version where the bed platform attaches to the cabinet itself. I'm going to show you how that works too. So as you can see, these are numbered 1 through 4, 1 being the front of the van, and it has these slots here that line up with the plus nuts here for the bolts. So you can get these lined up, and then I like to get them all lined up before I tighten any of them. That way, as you go about it, you don't end up like tightening it and then having to adjust it a little bit to work with some of the other ones. So I can show you here, number 2 goes right into place. so on and so forth. I'll finish this up and then we'll show you what it looks like. Alright, so now you have your cabinet tops installed and your bed platform installed, ready for your mattress and time to go camping.